Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Tactical Bacon Gun channel. As always, I am Tactical Bacon and I will be your guide today. So, what we're going to be doing today is a takedown video of my Tokarev handgun. I had a viewer comment a few months ago, back when I still was out of a camera, that he was hoping in my video to see how to get the recoil spring back together on his. So, I figured now would be a good time as any to do a pretty basic takedown, a little bit more than field strip, but nothing too intensive. Something that anyone can do at home. So the first thing you want to do, lock the slide to the rear, inspect the handgun, make sure that it's clear. And now we're good to go. No magic bullet fairies. Step one, you've got this retaining clip right here. Holds your takedown lever and barrel bushing pin in place. Just slide that back, and your takedown lever will just pull straight out the other side. And then slides off, just like a 1911. Your trigger group or hammer group, fire control group, comes out of the top, makes it easy to clean. And then your trigger's pretty easy to take out too. If I can get it to work with me today. She's not working with me today, but that's a little bit more in depth than I really want to get into right now. Let's see. Next up, we've got the grips. And so, I can't tell if you can tell or not via my camera, but there's a little tab right there on your grip. Or there's a lever inside, a throw lever that locks it in place. So what you want to do is you want to get your screwdriver and just pull that lever towards the back of the gun. Voila. You can see it right there. That's the back of your left side grip panel. And then your right side grip panel, you just slide up on that lever or down on the other one. It comes off too, just like that. And for your basic takedown, that's all you have to do on this. Lean you up against that. Don't want to get grease on my shirt. Recoil spring assembly. Nothing new there. Barrel bushing. Rotates 180 degrees and pops right out. No, funny angles or anything on it. And then the barrel slides forward out of the gun. And that is the basic takedown on a Tokarev handgun. Reassembly is the reverse. Barrel slides in from the front, locks into place. Next, you got two options. You can go ahead and put the barrel bushing on, rotate it into place, and you can put your recoil spring assembly in there. And it's gonna fight you. Voila. That's your first option. Your other option, of course, is to Never done that before on me. Very to chooch. Let's see. Okay. Your other option is to insert the spring without the barrel bushing inserted. Key step there that I was missing. And then well, hell, that was a lot easier than the other way. I don't know why I didn't try that before. Yeah. Okay, that's what I prefer now. That's what I would recommend. I have changed my mind. Don't be afraid to try new things, folks. Broaden your horizons. Grip frame or a grip panel goes in. Rotate that lever into place. Make sure it's good and snug. You don't want your grip panel falling off on you. I've had it happen to me before because I wasn't paying attention when I put it back together. Other side, same thing. It's going to be a little bit snugger. Good to go. Make sure you don't lose this retaining pin. I've had it pop off completely on me before. That's a really good way to disable your gun. Drop your hammer assembly back into the gun. Put the slide back on the pistol or on the frame. Drop in your slide lock lever. It's right there, I can't find it. And slide the locking pin into place. And then function test the gun. Make sure it locks to the rear. Slide release works. Safety blocks the trigger. Pulling the trigger fires the gun. Quarter cock works. The trigger will not actuate. Alright. And we'll do the magazine too while we're at it. Magazine is a whole lot easier than a 1911 magazine. A small screwdriver, and you can see this little tab right here on it. So just press that tab in. And slide your base plate off. And don't let the spring shoot this thing across the room. That's not fun to look for. Follower drops out. You get an extra piece over the 1911. Well, 2 extra pieces really. But I tell you, so much easier to deal with. Reassembly again is the reverse. Put the follower back in. Put your spring in. Take your floor plate or spring base. Make sure it's in there the right way. Make sure that the spring doesn't scoot its way underneath that follower, that tab. Make sure that the locking tab is down in the inside the magazine body. Got it. Come on, work with me here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's small enough. It'll fit in there. That's when you know you got it right. And then just slide your base plate onto it, your floor plate. Good to go. Insert the empty magazine into the pistol. Ensure that it locks the slide to the rear automatically. And that is a basic takedown on a TTC Tokarev handgun. This one is a Polish variant. But your Romanians, your Russians, Zastavas, Chinese, etc., they're all going to be pretty much the same. So if you get a different one, this has some good instructions. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next time.